How are you, friends? Hello. Bakhyt, you're a little late. Rosa and I already got bored. I'm sorry, guys. I just arrived from Shymkent in Turkestan. Well, how was it? Did you like it? Of course, it was incredible. I want to give you something so you could finally forgive me. We love gifts, right, Daniel? Yes. Daniel, I will give you a Kazakh national instrument, saz-surnay.
Wow!
And for you, Rosa, I brought the symbol of the Silk Road from the sacred Turkestan land. Thank you.
Wow!
I'm very glad that you liked the gifts. Thank you so much, Bakhyt. Yes, Bakhyt, we're very happy, thank you. Hello, everyone. This is the Qazaq Quest show, and we are its hosts, Rosa Mukatayeva, Bakyt Kanat, and Daniel James. We're ready to travel again to the cities of Kazakhstan, to meet new people, and to experience unforgettable adventures. Well, let's start. We need to choose our destinations. Let's roll the dice. Yes, Rosa. Daniel and I are gentlemen. Ladies first. Okay, wherever it is, we'll go there. Let's get it started. I'm going to our capital, the city of Nur Sultan. That is so cool. And if you guys don't mind, I would love to visit Karaganda. It's on the way. I don't mind. Me too. Now it's your turn. Bakhyt, go ahead. Daniel, I knew you would say that. Oh, how cool. After the south, I go to the sea, to the Caspian Sea. Great. And since Rosa chose two cities for herself at once, I will do the same. And if you don't mind, I will start with the port city of Aktau, and then I will probably head to Aktau. It will be very cool. Yes, I don't mind. I will get acquainted with the life of the western region, both at sea and on land. Lucky you. Daniel, now it's your turn. Okay, I'll continue. Almaty region. Rosa, as I understand it, you didn't travel through the entire Almaty region last time. No, it is so huge. Then, I'm going on a trip. I can't wait to be by the sea. We will not envy you because great places await us too. And new impressions. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. It's time to hit the road. In today's program, the host of our show will visit the most unusual lighthouse in the world, learn the secrets of sea travel, discover the art of Aktau, and visit the building that resembled a saukile in shape. The work is over. I read a lot about Aktau. Now I can get ready for a trip. Dear viewers, what would you take with you to the wonderful city of Aktau? It seems to me that there is no point in coming there without bathing suits. Friends, well, here I am. It's a bit chilly today, but weatherman promised that soon it will be hot. I want to believe it. Aktau is a hot resort town. It is washed on one side by the Caspian Sea, and on the other, it is embraced by deserts. The city arose in the middle of the steppe and in a short period of time turned into a significant industrial center. The main attraction of Aktau is the sea, blue, endless, and mesmerizing. The city is incredibly beautiful in any season. For example, in summer you can enjoy a pleasant sea breeze. In winter, white swans flock to the coast. Well, let's go and see interesting places together. Let's go! Aktau, in comparison with other cities of Kazakhstan, is considered quite young. It is also called the city of friendship of people. since more than 50 different nationalities took part in its construction. The history of Aktau began in the 1950s, when geological exploration of oil and gas fields were actively carried out on the Mangashlag Peninsula. Initially, Aktau was a small village, which in 1963 received the status of a city.
The easiest way to get to Aktau is by plane. There is no railway station in the city. The closest one is in Mangistau. You can only get from the airport to the city by car, as buses do not go there. I think it's getting warm. What I like about such trip is of course the view outside the window. It is just amazing. Over there ahead, you can already see the Koshkarta lake, so we'll see Aktau.
Lake Koshkarta was discovered in the 19th century. Its length is 13 kilometers. Today it attracts the attention of amateur photographers and bird watchers because it is a transit point for pink flamingos and white swans. I think I'm ready for the first task. Let's not waste our time and get started.
It is impossible to look ahead if you do not know the history and traditions of the past. And the Balbal will help you with this. The task is philosophical and with deep meaning. Probably it is about some kind of monument, but I'm not sure yet. There is no one to even ask for help. Well, I will use the power of the internet. Although last time it did not help me, and one might even say, let me down.
I'll try to look for just the phrase. Oh, it got hot. I need to cool down. I guess ice cream is the best option. Hello, please may I have an ice cream? Thank you. I'll write another word. Nothing. I remember reading about different historical places near Aktau. One of them is the Torish Bal Valley. If a stone can answer this question, then I will have to go to those places. I wanted to go there before, but it will take me a long time to get there. It will take about 5 or 6 hours. And it seems to me that this place has nothing to do with traditions. Therefore, I'll go to the coast to look for an answer. Aktau and Mangistau region are surrounded by a variety of historical sites that attract thousands of tourists every year. There are Tamshala Canyon, Karagay Trench, Senex Sands, Sherkala Piala Mountain, and Butter Lake. How wonderful the sea breeze is in hot weather. To complete the task, I decided to walk up and down the coast. If my intuition does not let me down, I will find the answers somewhere here.
On the territory of Aktau embankment, there are many different decorative structures. Among all the most memorable are the boy and the wolf, Bactrian camel, kobas, mythological animals, etc.
Aktau embankment is just a treasure with various sculptures. But what surprised me the most was the open-air amphitheater. As you yourself can see, 1,000 artists can perform on its stage at once. And a sculpture of a mythological winged seahorse is installed above the central column. Maybe this is about history, and maybe I'm close to my answer. The Bactrian camel monument is the form of a stone statue, has become a symbol of the 7th International Conference of Eurasian World Heritage Cities. The idea of this object belongs to the mayor of the city, and it was embodied by the sculptor and artist Kuan Aliyev. The philosophy of composition lies in the history and tradition of Mangistau, because the camel is symbolic for this region. The hump in the form of a balbal, in this case, personifies the spirit of the ancestors, and under it is a drawing of the Great Silk Road.
Great composition. There is no future without the past. As we strive forward, we must not forget about our roots, and the camel also looks back.
Now let's find out if this is the right place.
Qazaq Quest.
My answer, Monument Bactrian Camel. Congratulations, you've completed your first task.
Oh, тамаша!
Great, a good start. Hopefully the future tasks will be easy. Hello. Hello. I came from Almaty. And are you local? Yes, I'm from here. Can you give me any information about Aktau? I need to think. Actually, there's no fresh water in Aktau. Therefore, we drink purified seawater.
Сондықтан Каспий теңізін тазартып ішеміз.
How interesting. I didn't know about it. There's one more thing. Unlike in other cities of Kazakhstan, we do not have street names. I know about that. When I was leaving Almaty, my friend told me about it. Thank you very much. Good luck. Now I feel the wind. If I could only pass on to you the smell of the sea breeze.
The beach season in Aktau starts in May and ends at the end of September. In bad weather, you can relax in one of the spa salons, which are also very popular with both tourists and local residents. I wanted to swim, but because of the bad weather, I could not do it. That's why I decided to drop by one of the local spas. And luckily, a well-known crisis coach, Alexandra Bibik, arrived in Aktau. She travels to different cities of Kazakhstan and conducts trainings on how to learn to swim and overcome your fear. I just couldn't miss an opportunity like this. And here is Alexandra. Hello. Hello, Bakhyt. Hello, nice to meet you. Me too. My first question to you. Can you swim? Of course, but it's not the season in Aktau now, and the waves scare me. The weather is not very nice today. Yes, this is a big problem in coastal cities. Strong waves, rocks, and of course, you need to understand where to swim correctly and safely. Then, let's get started with the first lesson. I will show you 3 basic exercises on how and where to start swimming correctly. I'm ready. Excellent. Meet me at the pool and go change. Let me tell you first how to properly swim in open water. The most important thing is not to swim to the center of the sea. It is very dangerous there. It is too deep there. There may be boats and cutters. Therefore, you need to swim along the coastline. If you're swimming along the coastline, the water will not cover you from above. You can always move your head away from the wave, and thus you will not choke. Well, now we will do the basic exercise. We will learn how to breathe under the water. We will learn how to slide, and we'll work with our feet a little. I learned from Alexandra that one of the basic exercises is based on correct breathing. It is important to inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose. This should be repeated 10 to 20 times. And in order to slide, you need to stand firmly with your feet on the bottom. Stretch your arms forward, plunge over your shoulders, and inhale. Then lower your head into the water, push off from the bottom of the sea, and start sliding, connecting your legs and then your arms. Well, Bakhyt, did you manage to swim, relax, and feel yourself as if you're brand new? Thank you very much, Alexandra. Now the waves certainly don't look scary to me. Good luck to you. And I also recommend visiting the Radon baths. Surely. Have a good time. Aktau is also famous for its Radon springs. Their temperature reaches 50 degrees. That is why you can swim in them all year round. The water is good for your health and such baths are widely used in spa therapy.
Few people know, but Aktau is no worse than any foreign resort. And here's the square of Astana. This is one of the most beautiful places. The monument Caravel of Columbus Santa Maria is located on the square Astana. It is a replica of one of the 3 ships on which Columbus went in search of India. The monument is a continuation of the marine theme and a new symbol of the city. More than 40 different craftsmen worked on it. Really similar. It seems to me this monument is a symbol of Aktau. Around the ship there are the Central Library, the Abai House of Culture, and the Shevchenko Alley. Akbata City Park is the closest to me. I suggest we go there. There are a lot of attractions, memorials, and monuments in the park. When visiting, you should pay special attention to the monument dedicated to the border guards of Kazakhstan. Memorials like these are more important today than ever. Everyone who visits the park will be able to learn about the heroes who served the country. I took a break. Now, I'm ready to listen to the second task. Qazaq Quest, I'm ready to hear about the second task.
Find a place that looks like the bride's headdress.
A girl will surely find the answer to such a riddle. And I just invited Indira, mother of 3 children, a city activist for social events, and what is more important, a very interesting blogger to help me. It is so good that I decided to meet her. I'll go and say hello. Indira, hello. Hello. My name is Bakhyt. Nice to meet you, Bakhyt. The pleasure is mine. Thank you for agreeing to help me. I'm always ready to help. Well, shall we sit down? Okay, Indira. I walk around the city, admiring the interesting statues. What else can we show our viewers? I guess you can show places related to art. We have 2 museums in the city. This is the State Historical and Cultural Museum and the Regional Museum of History and Local Lore. We also have 2 theaters. These are a musical drama theater and a puppet theater. By the way, we also have a modern new gallery, Kovcheg, or the Ark. We can go there. Let's see it together. Come on, I'll take you there. Are there many different paintings? Sure. In Aktau, every city resident and guest of the city can find his own special place for leisure. In the parks, there is an opportunity to ride the attractions and dine in the open air. On the beaches, vacationers can play volleyball or go diving underwater. And the sacred and picturesque places close to the city allow you to take a short trip. There are a lot of monuments and sculptural compositions in the city. Yes, and if you paid attention, there are about a dozen of them even by the coast. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is a monument to the statesman Jalal Minbayev. Exactly. Apparently the architects wanted to show him as a person who from an ordinary work rose to the status of a statesman. That's why the monument was erected on a rise from the coast. I really like this particular place in your city. Each monument has its own deep meaning. Each of them carries its own philosophy. How great it is! Let's take a photo there. Let's go. The Contemporary Art Gallery in Aktau has been working since 1997. This place is one of the most beloved among the creative people of the city. In the Ark, you can see not only a lot of unusual exhibits, but also attend educational masterclasses and fairs. There are a lot of interesting pictures here. In addition to historical exhibits, there are also contemporary works. I'm glad you liked it. Indeed, this place is inspiring. Yes, I love it, but looking at the exhibits, I did not see the answer to my task. Nothing that looks like a headdress. What was your task? Remind me, please. I was given an interesting task to find a place that the bride wears on her head. Can't figure out what it could be. We live in Kazakhstan, so it can be a headdress of a Kazakh bride. Yes, this is saukile, but can a headdress be a certain place at the same time? I think I know the answer to your question. In Aktau, there is a wedding palace that looks like a saukile. Really? So why are we standing here? Let's go there. Bakhyt, unfortunately, I can't go further with you. My patients are waiting for me. Good luck to you. Thank you. Good luck to you too. Your help is much appreciated. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Aktau is amazing because despite the desert climate, there are many green spaces and alleys in it. When visiting the city, tourists have the opportunity to not only walk along the embankment, but also to visit various sites and memorable places. Among them are the Eternal Flame Monument, erected in memory of the Mangıshlak Wars, and Intimak Square, on which the Kurmangazi Monument, opened on the city's birthday, is located. Today I've heard so many unusual things about Aktau. Did you know that swans are one of the symbols of the city? The first park was Seaside Park in 1959, when local residents planted seedlings of trees and shrubs. And this city was once named in honor of the poet Taras Shevchenko. Well, now I'm in a hurry to the wedding palace and hope to find the answer to the task.
The wedding palace is a majestic structure in the form of the Kazakh national headdress, saukile. Despite the importance of a state institution, the building stands out for its very striking architectural design and is one of the most recognizable symbols of the city. I could hardly find this place. Indeed, it looks like saukile, so I immediately thought about the Almaty wedding palace, which is also of an unusual design, in the form of two rings. And here, architects decided to surprise people this way. I think I found the answer to the question. So Qazaq Quest, my answer is the wedding palace. Congratulations, this is the correct answer. You've completed the second task. Oh, another victory! I've successfully completed the second task.
Oh, I can't even express my joy. If I complete the third task, then I will finish the quest with victory. Now I will take a little break. It would be nice to eat at some local cafe.
Well, now I'm a little inspired and have enough strength for the next task of the Qazaq Quest. Qazaq Quest, I'm listening to the third task. Task number 3. On a dark night, it helps ships. It shines brightly like a star. It is a home for many people. Well, I need to think. What can be of help to the ships in the dark? How about a port? I think it would be right to start from there. After all, the task spoke of the ships, and where else if not in the port you can see them the closest. Moreover, The port is home for all ships. Isn't it an answer? Today, the Aktau port is the only port in Kazakhstan through which international transportation passes. It was built in 1963, and in 1999, it was reconstructed. The ceremony in honor of the completion of the reconstruction was attended by the first president of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev. Now I'm heading to the largest port in Kazakhstan, to the danger zone. It is amazing what you'll do to find the right answer. I wonder what my colleague is doing now. Does she also have a different question? She has probably completed her task and is relaxing right now. Okay, I hope I can achieve what I want too. I really hope for it. The territory of the Aktau port is so huge that you can only get to it by special transport. Wow, what a huge port! I went through a lot of posts. After all this, I have no idea what else may lie ahead of me, but still, everything here is so mesmerizing. Look at these huge ships. Hello. Yes, hello. My name is Bakhyt. I came from Almaty, the host of the program Qazaq Quest. My name is Rahman. Welcome, we're glad to see you. Thank you. What do you do here? I work in this organization as a stevedore. I'm the person responsible for carrying out and organizing the loading and unloading of ships in the port. I also deal with direct and special control over the safety of workers performing this work. Now I know who the stevedore is. It's just great here. What countries do the ships come from? Tell us more about the port of Aktau.
Жалпы Ақтау порты туралы айтып беріңізші. Жалпы Ақтау порты
In general, the port of Aktau is one of the companies equal to government agencies in its status. It is engaged in the loading and unloading of goods from different countries.
Жан-жаққа жіберумен айналысатын мекемелік.
Also, we carry out the reception and distribution of goods for neighboring states.
Иран бағытынан, Дубайдан.
I can note that cargoes arrive in our organization in the form of various goods from Iran, Dubai, Baku, and Georgia. In addition, I'm proud for my country, for our port, because a huge number of ships come to us every year, and now we have many large projects in this direction. Well, Bakhyt, we're waiting for you at our port again. I wish prosperity to our country. Let our people grow, develop, and friendship among peoples grow stronger. On behalf of our organization, we want to make you a small gift.
Біздің мекемеміздің атынан естелік есебінде сізге азды көпті сыйлығымыз.
Oh, thank you. There's so much information about the port here. From these pages, you can learn about the work of the port, in which direction and with which countries it cooperates. We receive goods from China, Turkey, and Azerbaijan, as well as from Iran.
Қытайдан, Түркия, немесе Азербайжан.
This way we cooperate with other states on the Caspian coast.
Біздің жағалауында жатқан көп мемлекеттермен байланыста жатқан жайымыз бар.
Thank you for the information. If there is an opportunity, I will come to you again. May your work be prosperous. Thank you very much.
Сізге көп рахмет.
The air here is completely different. You feel like a real sailor. I hope that I could get the answer to the task in this port. I walked everywhere, but I could not find anything. But I do not regret that I came here and get acquainted with the work of the largest port in Kazakhstan. Well, let's go on looking for an answer to our task. I think we should look for the lighthouses.
Маяктарға барып көрейік.
Wow, it turns out that the digital map cannot be trusted. It led me not to the lighthouse itself, but to the monument of the lighthouse. This monument was erected to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the international port in Aktau. But the monument is very nice. I will take a picture so I could show it to my colleague. Hello. Hello. My name is Bakyt. I'm a guest from Almaty, the host of the program Qazaq Quest. I must find the lighthouse to solve the task. Is there a lighthouse nearby? In Mangistau, we have the Upper Topkuragan and Lower Topkuragan lighthouses, as well as Qazaq. There is also the Sand Lighthouse and the Chalk Lighthouse. Which one do you need? Wow, you have as many as 5 lighthouses. I will have to see all of them in one day. I'm afraid you won't have enough time in one day to see all of them, because they are far from Aktau. I wish you good luck and a happy journey. Thank you. Upper Topkuragan Lighthouse is the oldest lighthouse in the region. Its history goes back about 150 years. It is located in the heights of the Topkuragan Cape, hence it got its name. In 1929, the lighthouse underwent a series of attacks and old bullets still remain within its walls. The Lower Topkuragan Lighthouse is 1 year younger and is located in the village of Bautina. Outbuildings and a glacier where food was stored also remained in place. Let's see what kind of lighthouse it is. I don't think the first 2 lighthouses are the ones I need. I read that the Qazaq lighthouse is more than 60 years old. Wow, a whole dynasty was the caretaker of this lighthouse. Amangildo Utibayev is the caretaker of this lighthouse. Before that, the lighthouse was taken care of by his brother and father. This is precisely, as they say, a real vocation. I think I know the answer. Qazaq Quest. This is the Qazaq Lighthouse. You're wrong. Try again. How so? And I was so sure of that. Such a pity.
There is also a sandy lighthouse. It is located near the village of Qazaq, but it takes too long to go there. In addition, it turns out that this lighthouse is 60 years old. However, its description does not really fit the task. Now I have only one answer left. This is the Chalk Lighthouse. Judging by the photo, it looks like the place I need. I'll go and check.
The Rock Trail is one of the most popular tourist spots in the city. A 1.5 kilometer long footpath allows you to feel like a real traveler for a while. There are 20 observation platforms from which you have a chance to observe the surrounding nature, and benches allow you to relax during a long climb. This place is especially beautiful in the evening when the lights are lit around and enchant the guests of the city. Chalk Lighthouse is an amazing structure, which was erected on the roof of a residential building. In 1948, this lighthouse appeared on the eastern coast of the Caspian Sea, in the area of Chalk Cape. Its peculiarity lies in the fact that it is the only one of its kind in the whole world, and like any lighthouse, it has its own keepers, and they are one family living on the top floor of the house. I'll try to check the answer to the task here. Qazaq Quest. The answer to the task number 3 is the Chalk Lighthouse. Congratulations, you've completed the third task. Victory! Once again, I was able to do a good job. This means that I've completed the quest in the city. I wish you all victories too. In order to get to the Chalk Lighthouse, you need to walk up to the 10th floor. What a beauty! From here you can see everything. Well, let's go further. It's a pity, but we can't get inside, because this is a military facility. We'll have to go back. It's such a pity. Well, friends, my journey is over. Today I saw many historical and cultural sites. And again, I was convinced that our country has really incredible nature and many kind people who are ready to help in a difficult situation. It is not for nothing that Aktau is considered a small resort in Kazakhstan. Be sure to visit this incredible city and experience all the emotions for yourself. Thank you all and see you soon.
Watch our program on the Qazaq TV YouTube channel and don't forget to like and subscribe.